Good evening. Today is the 5th of August 2020. I am sitting in the lounge of Nadia Musa, a resident in a lovely community in the south of Johannesburg. And Nadia, welcome to Niche Wellness. Today you're preparing for your normal Thursday morning ritual. I see you're very excited about it,
Yep.
and I know a lot of other people are. But I want you to take us through. You're still doing it and you will still do it, and I can understand why, in spite of you having an incident last week, Sunday. Please take us through that incident with the shortest summary version of what happened.
Okay, yes, thank you. I've been doing Thursday mornings for I think it's about 17 weeks since lockdown started. So every Thursday morning, I just give bread and coffee and some food for the week at my gate for anybody who passes by here. It started out to be the guys that does the recycling, and then it's just workers and also domestic workers and so on. Then on Sunday morning, there was a knock at my gate. I was still in my pajamas. I wasn't going to open the gate.
Just for clarity, it is the past Sunday, the 2nd of August.
Yes.
Okay.
So somebody knocked at my gate. I wasn't going to open. I was alone at home and I was in my pajamas. And I thought, you know what? I know maybe it's somebody that's looking for food, but I am in my pajamas and I'm not going to go out now. And I was on my way to get showered and everything. And so the knocking continued for a while and then it got quiet. And then a voice in my head just said, somebody's going to come over your gate. And I looked through the window and Struus Bob, I just saw this person right at the top of the gate. So I banged on my window and I just yelled, get out of my yard. So the person left. And at that moment, I phoned my husband and my son and I said, where are you? And they said, they're just pulling up into the driveway. So at that moment, I said to him, there's somebody that just got over my gate now. He was almost down the other side. And I remembered the pants and the red stripe on the pants. So I said, let's go and, try and find this person. Very long story short, we found a person with a description. In the beginning, he just flat out denied that it was him, but other people saw him, and after a while, after a long struggle with the D&D, our security people and so on, the guy actually acknowledged that it was him. So things like that makes you wonder, do I continue? Because we've been robbed twice at gunpoint, and I've been smashed and grabbed. And so, when you see somebody coming over your gate, you've got no idea what is their intention. You don't know why are they here, and obviously you're going to fear.
I'm going to come in here because I too do a lot of charity work, and I came in on the second half of what happened, in that I was driving past and you flagged me down. So I want you to take us through when you walked up to the bakkie and the intruder was sitting at the back of the bakkie. I need you. It was a profound moment. Nadia, I was standing at the back of you. I saw what I saw. And it was and it is such a positive in my mind today, and this is the message, in that in spite of a negative incident, we're putting out the positive. I want you to take us through you walking up to that bakkie. The guy was sitting at the back of the bakkie. What went through your mind?
Nisha, and I get emotional. We are living currently, it is such a difficult place, because I know for a fact that people do not have. I know for a fact that people are struggling. I know for a fact that, how do you make ends meet? I see these people sitting, looking for jobs day after day after day. On Thursdays, I talk to them and I ask them, have you had a job this week? And they will tell you they haven't. You ask them, how do you come by? How do you get by? And they say, through people like you. So I get a little bit of food here, somebody else helps me there, and that's how they get by. So when I walked up to him, he was sitting there, and the guys of the security talked to him, and he confessed, and he said that he wanted to apologize. And you know, although we are traumatized, although we are going through hardship, other people are going through much worse, and you gotta have compassion at some stage for people who do not have. So all that I could do was accept what he was saying, and actually, you know, you got to open your heart for these people. Understand that they are going through tough times, and I just said, you can't, you have to forgive them, and you've got to help them. He said he didn't eat for 2 days. And I reached out to him, I took his hand, and I talked to him nicely, and I said to him that he's got to realize that he's got a profound opportunity there where he was sitting to make a choice. How is he going to live his life?
Just for clarity, when you say these people, it is anybody, any color, creed, race who comes up on a
Absolutely.
Thursday morning, even car stop, even later on during the morning, because I have spent a few mornings here and I've seen that. And besides that, so anybody who knocks on your door, we're not talking race, we're not talking gender,
No.
male, female, anybody, any human being who rocks up at your gate when you are serving food, you serve to them. The added thing you are doing is the ponchos and the hats and the scarves. You're going to be doing scarves now
Yeah.
because you've got material to do that. The profound thing is that I'm going to ask you as a follow up is when you can contact your security company, and if they know of the person, the intruder that violated your personal space. Our home is supposed to be our most secure space. When you can, are you willing that we can, if he's willing also, to come on and turn this negative into a positive? I'm getting your side of the story. I want him to talk about how he feels. And, put this out there is that not everything has to end in court cases or being arrested. Is that you made a conscious choice as the owner of this home. You made a conscious choice that day not to lay a charge, not to have him arrested and follow all that due process. But you took his hand. I was there. I was standing behind you. I saw the energy. I felt the energy. You know what? But that's why I'm saying, and I saw him also. And he cried. In the end, he cried. And all I'm saying is, let's give him a right of reply as well. So will you try talk to your security company? I'm sure they know him, or they would have known him, or made a record somewhere. And let's see if we can have a part 2 to this. But otherwise, thank you, and carry on the good work that you are doing. I know our last video had more than 2,000 views, and I know this one is going to have more. But yeah, we need this healing work. Is there anything you'd like else to add?
Yes, I just want to say to people, you know what, never think that you can't make a difference. That extra sandwich that you pack into your car and give out wherever you will spot people. So, make a difference in a small way. Look people in the eye. That to me is the work that we need to be doing. Look somebody in the eye and talk to people. People are beautiful. People have good hearts. They want to be good, but sometimes it is becoming very difficult. If you're hungry, then what are you going to do? So I want to invite everybody to please, make a connection. That guy that stands at the robot, look into his eyes and say, I haven't got anything, but bless you. And I promise you, they respond very well to us. We need to build bridges. We need to reach out. We need to help wherever we can. And small things, sometimes only a smile, that is enough and a blessing.
Nadia, something I advocate is an exchange of energy, and not, and what I have found is that not everybody understands what an exchange of energy is. With the healing work that I'm also involved in, just like you, or giving anybody something. I'm also, because one of the things niche wellness does is mindset empowerment. So it's to also teach people that I'm getting something from you. Let's say I'm getting food from you. It's because I'm needy and you need to feed me, because or else I'm going to go hungry. And that sandwich and that coffee helps me be strong for the day. So, an exchange of energy would be me asking you, ma'am, what can I do for you to say thank you?
Yes.
Now, you've had some positives. We know we met two of the lovely ladies this morning. I know the one lady because she was on the video the last time by the name of Bushle. Hi, Bushle, we're talking about you. She works up the road from your home. What has she and her friend did or do to help say thank you for that sandwich that you give them
Yeah,
once a week?
they come in and then they say, okay, so we wait until a lot of cups have accumulated, and then they grab the cups and they come into my house and they come and wash the cups for us.
Every Thursday morning.
So they've done it now twice, just to say thank you. And many of the guys also are offering to do some gardening, or they're offering to, some of them just pick up some, because the wind blows around some papers. It is dustbin day, so generally it's fairly neat and tidy. But they really want to just bring their little bit. Most of them do. Some others don't. But yes, there are people that understand that they actually want to do something for what you are about to give them. And many, many blessings are given out. Sorry. And so people, I think that most people understand that they want to do something for what they are getting.
It is for us to allow that, although we're giving food, they can't give us food in return, but they offer something of themselves. And that alone builds positive relationship.
Yes.
Nadia, thank you very much. Carry on your good work, and the challenge is for you to talk to your security company and find that young man, and we'll put this positive out there. We will help him change his life or change what he needs to. Thank you very much, Nadia. Namaste.
Namaste.